Reuben Abati reacts as President Muhammadu Buhari set December deadline to end insecurity in Nigeria. The deadline to end it, is it because of the election, or is it that they know how to end it? They have just refused to end the crisis for this number of years, of over 7 years. Well, people of this country will be happy if insecurity can come to an end. The Nigerians will be happy to have a peaceful environment to run their business. They will have a peaceful environment to send their children to school. They will move freely in the country to run their daily lives. We hope and pray that this comment will come to reality. In the wake of the federal government's declaration that it has set the month of December as a deadline to bring insecurity and terrorism to an end in the country, veteran journalist and broadcaster Dr. Reuben Abati has come out to share his thoughts on the development. Speaking during the interview on Arise TV, the morning show, Dr. Abati, who was once a presidential spokesman of the Goodluck Ebele Jonathan government, expressed his lack of confidence in the ultimatum issued by President Muhammadu Buhari to the security chiefs to wipe out terrorism and banditry in the bid to restore all-round peace to the country by December 2022. You don't know his mind now. He's the commander-in-chief. Maybe there are things that he has put in place and they are ready to do, and he expects the service chiefs to do. Maybe that is why he's giving them the deadline that by December it must be over. Going further, Dr. Abati pointed out that it is not enough to reshuffle the country's security architecture, but to also ensure that there are sanctions dished out to the necessary personnel when the deadline is not met. This is one area the people ruling this country have been lagging behind. They give instruction as head of parastatals. They give instruction, even commander-in-chief, as Buhari has said severally, on this security issue. He has given them deadline which they have failed to meet, and nothing, no consequences. And when you serve a set target and there's no consequences for not meeting the target, then everything will go as usual. It's going to be business as usual. People believe nothing will happen if they don't meet the deadline. But if they know that there's consequences, honestly, by now, maybe we'll have been through with all this insecurity that we have here and there. People are saddled with responsibility. They are not delivering, and they are being pat on the back to say, well done. Well done for what? Is it not when you deliver that you'll be appraised and say, well done for doing a good job? But in this system, we're clapped with our two hands for failure. He said the bigger message is that the president has given all the security agencies a deadline. I think it is December, to wipe out terrorism and banditry in the country. Okay, if the security agencies and the service chiefs fail to do so by December, what will happen? Is the president going to sack them? Well, is that the only thing? They should be asked to account for everything deployed to win and they fail. Have we not seen that a change of personnel does not necessarily translate to significant advantages where security issues are involved? We have been told that the worst is over, but how is it over? Well, that is Reuben Abati making his mind known, and people are already ready to make their own mind or opinion soon on this matter. Honestly, it will be a thing of joy if this becomes a reality come December 2022. Don't argue or blame nor doubt him. He knows where to press the button, as our insecurity is man-made. They may decide to end it in one day. Wow. Well, if it is man-made, then man can stop it. In order to get votes in 2023, but we are for Labour Party. You are a joker. For good 7 years, it did not end. Is it December it will do that magic? Please think twice. They would definitely round up their insurgency sandstorm business before they leave us raw. They have made enough money from the business. All they need to do is just tell their boys to behave. Who are the boys? The guys causing insecurity, the Boko Haram guys, the bandits, or the kidnappers? Who are the boys? Insecurity can only be reduced, not end. Please, we should be realistic. Even in a more developed nations, they still battle with skirmishes of insecurity elements. We recently heard of two brothers that carry out random stabbing in Canada. I just think the president meant to say drastically reduce. We are bringing Turenshi again into this matter. Let us just believe that to the barest minimum, if we cannot wipe it out, at least let this insecurity stop. Let people be free to move from one place to the other. Let people be ready to face their business without any fear or contradiction of traveling and being afraid on the road. Buhari ship himself knows what he's saying. So we are waiting for December 2022 to see the reality of his comment. Let's give them benefit of doubt first before arguing. Was it the first time this man is saying this, giving deadline? What has happened? Is he going to do it by himself? He needs people to achieve this objective. Can we then ask if President Muhammadu Buhari came with them before and want to live with them again after his tenure in 2023? Now, question I ask, oh, don't crucify me for my simple question. They have packed enough money from that Boko Haram banditry and kidnapping and may decide to end it now. They are satisfied. Somebody that brought in Fulanis from other West African countries into Nigeria, they are causing mayhem, killings, kidnapping, and so on, is telling you that it will stop insecurity come December 2022, and you are doubting him. He can stop it if he seriously means it. It is doable. The president should tell that to the boards. It is a known fact that the insecurity is man-made, but it has become a back-to-sender issue. But wait, Shebi Mohammed said they have been decimated or they have finished Boko Haram. So which one are we waiting for? Now, wow, me I not believe this grammar until then. Well, 2022 December is around the corner. We just believe and hope that Mr. President will live up to his bidding and make sure that his order is followed to the letter and that everything that needs to be done for us to have one peaceful election come 2023, and two, for the people of this country to be able to go about their daily business, their daily living. Nigerians, if you observe, are not asking for too much. Give us an enabling environment. People are ready to go all out there and survive for themselves and their family, make sure they bring things to food to the table. This is what Nigerians are asking for. Government must do the needful. And one of the things they promised is to make sure that the insecurity is brought to an end. Well, what is your take on this opinion? It's like Reuben Abati is doubting this order. Kindly make your opinion known as you subscribe to my page. Thank you, good day, and be blessed.